Mastering indirect questions. Changing word order made easy. Hello everyone. Today, we're going to tackle a very interesting part of English language learning. Forming indirect questions and specifically, the aspect of changing word order. If you've been finding this challenging, fear not. By the end of this video, you'll have a clearer understanding of how to use and structure indirect questions. Before we dive into the main topic, let's quickly revisit what indirect questions are. Indirect questions are a polite way to ask for information. Instead of asking questions directly like, "What time is it?" we say, "Could you tell me what time it is?" See how much more polite it sounds. Now that we've brushed up on what indirect questions are, let's delve into changing word order. The primary rule when changing word order for indirect questions is simple. We switch the placement of the subject and verb in the question. In direct questions, the verb often comes before the subject, like, "Is he coming?" But when we transform this into an indirect question, it becomes, "Could you tell me if he is coming?" Here, he, subject, precedes, is, verb. This rule applies for most cases, but remember, auxiliary verbs like is, do, can, etc. make this a bit complex. Let's break it down in the next section. Auxiliary verbs can make indirect questions a little tricky. In a direct question, the auxiliary verb comes first. Can she swim? But in an indirect question, it changes. Do you know if she can swim? Here, the word can, auxiliary verb, comes after she, subject. Keep in mind, this rule applies whether you're using if or whether in your indirect question. Now that we've learned the rules, it's time to practice. Try to convert these direct questions into indirect ones. 1. Where is the nearest supermarket? 2. Does he like chocolate? 3. What time does the movie start? Use our tips about changing the word order and see if you can get them right. Remember, practice is key to mastering indirect questions. And that's a wrap. We hope that this video has made the process of forming indirect questions and changing word order easier for you. Continue to practice, and before long, you'll be forming indirect questions like a pro. Thank you for joining us, and as always, happy learning!